mean, certainly happy to get the win. I thought, much like several of our last 4 or 5 matches, we played really good volleyball for stretches and then found a way to play not as optimal volleyball for stretches as well. I'm not sure what that comes from, but it's something that we need to work on. There's no doubt. But I tell you what, after that 4th set, I was really proud of our team for how we responded, even being down in the 5th set, and then winning 9 of the last 13 points. I thought was really good, and we executed when we had to. Now we just have to get to a mindset where we're executing all the time, or trying to execute all the time, regardless of the situation. But like I said, good to get on the right side of the column.
Coach, how did you feel about your defense on the team tonight?
The first set was a little rough. I thought we hit over 300 in that first set, and which you should win a lot of sets and a lot of matches that way, and we let them hit over 400. We didn't reward ourselves with some making the right reads, but not digging the ball. So I felt like we got better, certainly in the 2nd and 3rd set. We're in the right spots. We just have to make the plays. And the 4th set was more about us offensively than us defensively.
Coach, I know in the first set, like you were saying, there was a bit of like a shaky end, and Texas took the win for that set. What was the change that was implemented that led to your wins in the 2nd and 3rd set?
Yeah, this is a common question, like what shifted, and and not to say it's not a good question, but it's more like, we know what's coming, and we have to execute it, right? And I thought that we did a really nice job blocking. I thought this was Lily's best blocking performance of the season, and that was a big change. When we're really big on the right side and they can't score there, and they're out of system, they're going to struggle, and that was a really nice change for us. And then, I thought we defended and had some really nice transition opportunities in that 2nd and 3rd set, which we had in the first set, we just didn't convert.
Lily, you got 16 kills, hit 429, 9 blocks, had a really, really great performance. Tell me a little bit about how you were feeling out there and what was contributing to that.
Well, obviously I felt good, but it's just I felt like I haven't really played my best this season, and I've really been working on, especially like my blocking, because it's one of my biggest responsibilities. So just making sure I'm early and pressed and trying to be as effective as I can offensively, and just really going after the ball. I'm usually like not the best, like I don't have a lot of speed or like power, so I've really been working on like really going after the ball and trying to hit it as hard as I can. So.
You said double-double for you. Tell me a little bit about how you were doing. What were you focusing on? What was helping you out on the court, too, for many of your teammates?
Yeah, I think that this game, there was definitely a lot of ups and downs. I think there was ups and downs for me personally. I think that just, like, resetting and knowing that we can only control the things that happen on our side of the net. And so I think that making the right shots really helped me, starting to kind of get back into the swing of things, and really just getting my body in the seam and passing as well as I can too. Just relying on my teammates and helping each other kind of get each other out of holes is important.
And then you guys are back on the road this week. Only one match, but how are we prepping for that? What are we thinking about going into this UCF match?
Yeah, how are we prepping? Well, we're going to take a day off, and then we're going to have a light Monday. Because we've taken a lot of jumps and a lot of swings recently, and we're going to travel 4.5 hours and then lose a couple hours. So we're going to spend all day Tuesday traveling, and then we'll hopefully get a good opportunity to prep when we get to Orlando and play what I think is a dangerous team, especially on their home floor. So, like Sid alluded to, we have to control what we can control and make sure we get our bodies right and in the right frame of mind when we go on the road.
For Lily and Sydney, what was said between game 4 and 5? Was it coach's words? Was it more players? Was it Taylor? What was said that really refocused you for game 5?
Yeah, I think that just collectively, I think we all knew as a team that that was not how we play. And so I think that obviously, I think it was more of a team thing. We normally talk amongst ourselves more so, and we know that it has to come from us. The coaches can't play for us, you know, and so I think that we just had to flush the set. Well, that's what we kind of told each other, flush it away, move on, win this game.
Yeah, we just kind of knew that what they were doing wasn't different than any of the sets prior. Everything that happened was basically our fault, so we just knew we had to switch our mindset and come out firing from the start because it was a shorter set. So just really making that change fast and executing whenever we could.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Go Buffs.